Good morning. Welcome all the student of class 12th in English class. Today we are going to start our second poem in elementary school classroom in a slum written by Stephen Spender. The theme of the poem is based on social injustice and class inequality. The poet wants to say that the world is divided in two parts. According to the poem, though he is not generalizing the world, but here the mindset in which he has written the poem, so he highlights that one word of those people who have a lot, and other word who do not have even sufficient to survive. Here in this poem, classroom has been described. Picture of the classroom is there, and some students they have been highlighted, and the poet wants to throw light on the life and the education and the facility they are being provided by the school authority and the people who belong to political class. So today I intend to explain the poem line by line. So I think this is the way, the better way than the previous classes. Because if I tell all the thing in nutshell, so and if you think upon the simplicity and the difficulty level of the poem, though nothing is simple and nothing is difficult based on our mindset. So as far as this, the tendency of this poem is concerned, so students generally they run away from the poem. So many things are there. One thing is the poem is a bit of having length. Second thing that so many things, so they are beyond understanding, so without explaining. So if you read the poem, simultaneously you are watching video and you are going through line by line explanation or the text. So not even a single word would be beyond your reach. I'm going to explain line by line. First line says, far, far from the gusty waves. So here, literally meaning of gust is gust of wind. But here the poet says, gusty waves of wind. Gusty means energetic. Gusty here means sportive, prosperity, having the things in life. So, but these children, so they are leading their life charmless. So they are very far away from the mainstream. The people, those who are leading their life and those who are celebrating and enjoying their life. But here, so they are very far away from that wind of the gust. So here gust means energy. Gust means enthusiasm to welcome the life with both of the hands. But here, so they are very far away. Next, these children faces like rootless weeds, the hair torn round their pallor. So the faces of children, already you know, far from the gusty waves, and the hair torn round their pallor. Pallor means the pale face, yellowish face. So the hair of the children, so they are tangled around the pale face of the student, and it looks like the rootless weeds. As the weed it's rooted out, so how it looks in the same way, so the position of the hair that's not properly combed, it's explained here. And next three characters that have been explained here. One is a girl, second is boy, and third small child. So, first, the tall girl with her way down head. One girl, she's tall, means she's matured enough to understand the things, and she has way down her head. Why? Because due to embarrassment, though she didn't do anything wrong or illegal, but still she repents that she cannot enjoy the worldly pleasure that others they are enjoying. So that's why she's feeling somewhere in her mind going on that she doesn't have the things that she should have. Next, the paper seaming boy. Paper seaming boy, as I already explained in the classroom, so in the poem, simile, metaphor, and other figure of speech. So they are very useful. So here the figure of speech that used here, I have already written here, figure of speech, simile. So first simile that I already explained, the hair turn round their pallor like rootless weeds. And next, metaphor. So the difference between metaphor and simile is, in simile, two things are compared with the help of as or like. Here, like rootless weeds. Like is used. So the hair is compared with rootless weeds, and here without comparison, the boy is compared with paper. Boy is malnutrition, and he is as thin as a paper. So he is compared with the paper. So the poet he compares the boy with the paper without using as or like. That's why this figure of speech is called metaphor. With rat's eyes, again his thin eyes compared with the eyes of the rats. So here without as like, his eyes compared with the rat's eye, it's again metaphor. The stunted, unlucky heir of twisted bonds. Stunted means who is not fully developed, who has developed some disease due to malnutrition. So he is undeveloped. His health is stunted, and unlucky heir of twisted bonds, reciting a father's gnarled disease. And he is unlucky heir here means he has inherited the disease of his father. Due to genetic disorder, he has developed a disease. So the name of the disease is already explained here, reciting a father gnarled disease. His father may have been suffering from the disease related to bones, rheumatism, gnarled disease, and the same disease it has been transmitted in the boy, and he is reciting his lesson, and at the same time the physical structure of the boy recites about the inheritance that he has got by his father, through his father. And he is sitting at the desk and reciting the lesson at the back of the dim class. Here the classroom is called dim. Dim means physically the proper facility is not available here, and the second thing is dim means the structure, the stuff that's sitting here, all the students. So some are malnourished, some are feeling embarrassed, some they are not feeling well, some are unhealthy. So all the students who are sitting in the classroom. So this class is not full of energy. Dim class, having less energy. They are feeling passive. So at the back of the dim class, one unnoted. Unnoted means he is neglected. No one is caring about him. And sweet and young, very young, small child, very loving, sweet child sitting at the end of the classroom, and his eye live in a dream. And if you see eye to eye the boy, so his eyes living in a dream. So he is having a dream. He is looking outside and he is having a dream of squirrel game. The squirrel, small creature, very playful, loving, charming, and he is watching the game of a squirrel. Squirrel is coming out the hole of the tree, and the squirrel is very sportive nature and moving very fast, and he is looking outside, and his all attention is in tree room other than this. Here, this means other than this room. In spite of paying attention in this room, so he has devoted his whole attention towards the game that the squirrel is playing outside, and he wants to do the same that the squirrel is doing. So I will send you some question related to this stanza, and stanza by stanza we will move on. Thank you.